Series 5 will largely focus on the breakdown of the marriage between Princess Diana and the then Prince Charles, but also the fire at Windsor and the divorces of Princess Anne and Prince Andrew. In the run-up to the release of the latest series, the Netflix show has received a barrage of criticism of its portrayal of upsetting moments in the history of the royal family and its depiction without a disclaimer noting that it is a work of speculative fiction. Royal author and commentator Victoria Arbiter said on Twitter, "Earl Spencer, John Major and William Shawcross have all denounced The Crown Netflix. Those taking a more cavalier approach have likely never had their likeness misrepresented. Those who have, know the extent of the damage and distress caused by people pushing a false narrative." Another tweet in response to a question read, "I expect the show is loving all the added, free, publicity, but I don't agree that everyone knows it is a dramatization. The Crown has been condemned for causing damage and distress." Image, Netflix. The Crown will heavily focus on the breakdown of Charles and Diana's wedding. Image, Netflix. Far too many have taken it as gospel fact, hence the outcry. The late Queen and the Queen Mother's official biographer, William Shawcross, wrote a letter to The Telegraph calling the Netflix show odious and filled with lies and half-truths encased in lace and velvet. He added that The Crown is astonishingly and deliberately hurtful to individual members of the royal family, public servants who cannot answer back, let alone sue for damages. Despite Prince William publicly announcing his wish for the bombshell Panorama interview with disgraced Martin Bashir and Princess Diana to never be aired in full or part again, the Netflix show have chosen to depict it in their new series, it has been reported. Read more. Sturgeon unveils 5-point plan to drag Scots out of UK. John Major has condemned his portrayal in The Crown. Image, Netflix. The Prince of Wales noted that there was no legitimacy to the interview, which brought him indescribable sadness knowing that it contributed to his mother's sense of fear, paranoia and isolation. Meanwhile, former Prime Minister John Major slammed the programme, stating that its imagined scenes were damaging and malicious fiction and a barrel load of nonsense peddled for no reason than to provide maximum, and entirely false, dramatic impact. The fifth series is set to imagine conversations between Sir John, the Queen and the then Prince Charles and Princess Diana. One scene is thought to show Charles asking for the Prime Minister's support for the Queen's abdication. Don't miss, Tory MPs urge Truss to keep Brexit pledges as Farage poses danger. Insight footballer Mason Greenwood remanded in custody after court appearance, reveal Brexit boosts as IMF data shows UK outgrowing key EU state. Insight. The film crew for The Crown have voiced concerns for the depiction of Diana's final moments in Paris. Image, Netflix. Trending. It has also been reported that film crew are upset by the filming of Princess Diana's final moments in Paris before the tragic car crash. Meanwhile, Earl Spencer has accused producers of playing fast and loose with history. While Netflix has been reasonably silent about the backlash of the upcoming series, especially given the timing so close to the late Queen's death, the streaming giant has now released a statement. A spokesperson said, "The Crown has always been presented as a drama based on historical events. Series 5 is a fictional dramatization, imagining what could have happened behind closed doors during a significant decade for the royal family, one that has already been scrutinized and well documented by journalists, biographers and historians."